Okay, so have you ever gotten like one of those gifts that just like totally feels like it was made just for you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's the power of like personalized products, right?
It really is.
Yeah, and if you're kind of like interested in how AI is like changing all this and how you can like get a leg up,
Yeah.
you're in the right place. Welcome to the deep dive.
Absolutely.
Today, we are going to be going deep on a blog post called Using AI to Create Personalized Products.
Okay.
It's from the Succeed with Content blog, and it's from February 15th, 2025.
Okay.
And so, yeah, we want to like really cut through all the fluff
Yeah.
and give you like the core insights about how you can use AI to make and sell personalized stuff
For sure.
online, whether that's on Etsy or like your own website.
Yep.
And like the big thing, how to make money doing it.
That's the important part, right?
Yeah,
Got to pay the bills.
exactly.
We all got to eat.
So think of this deep dive as like a cheat sheet.
Yeah, like a shortcut.
We're not going to just like summarize. We're going to
Yeah.
like break down like what it actually means for you,
Absolutely.
what the actual steps are that you need to take.
Yep.
And like why this whole like AI thing and personalization is like a really big deal right now.
100%. Yeah.
Okay, so let's get started.
Let's do it.
Why are personalized products like so huge?
Yeah.
Like what's the deal with that? The blog post talks about this.
Okay.
And it kind of got me thinking about like those old mall kiosks
Right.
where you can like get a keychain made with your name on it.
Totally. Yeah.
Remember those?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like that need for something that's like unique. It feels like it's just like gotten even bigger now.
It definitely has.
Yeah.
Like that whole nostalgia thing is definitely part of it, but there's something deeper going on too.
Yeah.
You know, like the blog post says personalization. It just makes things feel special.
Right.
You know, both to give as a gift and to receive.
Right.
You know, think about like a mug,
Okay.
like a plain mug. It's fine. Yeah.
But a mug that has somebody's name on it or a special date, like maybe their graduation date or something.
Right.
The blog uses a birthday example, but it's that same idea, right?
Yeah.
It just means so much more.
It really does. Yeah.
Right.
It's like you put in that extra effort. You thought about the person.
Totally.
And it's not even just about gifts anymore, is it?
No, it's not.
It's like people are buying personalized stuff for themselves too.
Yeah, they want something that's like unique to them.
You're right, exactly.
Their own special thing.
Yeah. And you know, like if you're thinking about making and selling stuff online,
Yeah.
this is like a huge opportunity.
It is a huge opportunity.
The blog post talks about how you can charge more for personalized stuff.
And they're right, because you're not just selling a product, right?
Yeah,
You're selling an experience,
that's right.
a personalized experience, and people will pay for that.
Right.
They're willing to shell out a little extra.
Yeah, so there's demand and there's money to be made.
But like, how does AI actually make it easier for you to make these personalized products?
Yeah,
Because to me, it sounds kind of hard, like designing something and leaving space for people to customize it.
I know it seems like that, right?
Yeah.
But it's actually not that bad.
Okay.
The blog talks about these AI tools like Canva and Dealy 3.
Okay.
And they're making this whole process way easier.
Yeah.
Instead of like trying to figure out how to leave blank spaces in your design,
Yeah.
you can just tell the AI to do it for you.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So like I can just tell the AI to make me a cool design for a phone case and like leave a spot for someone's name?
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
The blog mentions that you might need to like tweak your instructions a little bit
Okay.
to get it exactly how you want it.
Right.
But the main thing is that the AI is doing the heavy lifting for you.
Right.
It's like having a design assistant.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So what kind of products are we talking about here that like work well with this AI personalization thing?
Yeah.
The blog post had a pretty big list, didn't it?
It did. It gives you a really good idea of all the different things you could make.
Yeah.
And it's a lot, like it starts with the printable stuff, like journals and planners and calendars.
Oh yeah, those are good ones.
People love those, right? They love to personalize them for themselves or to give as gifts.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then you got your everyday stuff like mugs
Okay.
and water bottles.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone needs a personalized mug. It's
Wow.
like a classic.
it is. Yeah.
And then the list goes on to clothes like t-shirts and sweatshirts.
Right.
And even socks.
Nice.
And then you got your phone cases and tablet cases.
Yeah, those are good ones.
Wall art is a good one too.
Yeah,
You can personalize your space.
absolutely.
You got all kinds of accessories like jewelry and tote bags.
Okay.
And then home decor stuff like pillows, candle holders, coasters,
Wow.
you name it.
So basically like anything you can print on.
Pretty much, yeah. If you can print on it, you can personalize it. And the blog even talked about going even bigger with the personalization, like with home textiles.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like imagine personalized shower curtains or bedding.
Right.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, that is cool.
The key is finding the right print-on-demand partner, a POD partner, that can handle those bigger items.
Right.
But if you can find the right one, you can really expand your product line.
Okay, so now we're talking.
Right.
This is good stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, we get the potential,
Yeah.
but like, how do we actually tell the AI what we want for a personalized product?
Right.
Like, how do we make that happen? The blog post really stressed, like, writing good prompts.
It did, and that's really the key right there.
Okay.
Being able to communicate with the AI effectively.
Okay.
And they give a really good starting point. They
Yeah.
say, you should start with a general instruction just to get the AI on the same page as you. Something like, I want to design an image for a t-shirt and leave room for personalization such as a person's name. Do you understand?
The do you understand part is kind of funny.
I know, right?
Like we're talking to a robot.
But it makes sense because you want to make sure the AI gets that personalization is important right from the start.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And then the blog goes on to explain, like using Daily 3 as an example, that the AI will probably ask you for more information.
Okay.
And that back and forth is actually helpful.
Okay.
Because you start with a general idea.
Right.
And then you get more and more specific.
Right.
Until the AI can create the image for you.
So it's not like you have to get it perfect on the first try.
No, not at all. It's
Yeah.
more like a conversation.
I like that. The blog has an example prompt, right? Something about the Libra astrological sign.
Oh, yeah, that's a great example. It shows you how detailed you need to be. The prompt is, I would like the design to be scales like the ones used for the Libra astrological sign. The image should be a circle with green scales on a light purple background. There should be room for the name underneath the scales.
Very specific.
Right.
Green scales on a light purple background.
The AI knows exactly what you want.
Yeah, no room for interpretation there.
Yeah.
And the blog post really stresses how important that level of detail is.
It does, because AI tools, they take things very literally.
Okay.
So if you get a design and you like some parts of it but not others,
Yeah.
you need to be very clear about what you want to change and what you want to keep.
Okay.
Otherwise, the AI might change things that you actually liked.
Right.
So be specific.
Got it. Okay, so let's say you've got your design thanks to your amazing prompting skills.
Yeah.
What's the next step? How do you turn that digital image into a product you can actually sell?
Mock-ups.
Mock-ups.
That's the key.
Okay.
The blog talks about how important mock-ups are, especially for print-on-demand products. Because they let your customers see what the final product will actually look like
Yeah.
with your design printed on it.
Right.
It's like giving them a sneak peek.
I get it.
Yeah.
And the blog mentions some AI tools that can help you create these mock-ups without you having to like set up a whole photo shoot.
Yeah, there are some great tools out there.
Okay.
Like Canva and AdCreative.ai.
Okay.
They use AI to create realistic photo shoots of your products.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
And it makes your listings look way more professional.
100%. Yeah.
Much better than like me trying to take pictures with my phone.
Yeah. No more blurry iPhone pics.
The blog also mentions that some of the print-on-demand companies have their own mock-up tools.
They do. They do.
So there are options.
You got options. Whether you use a separate tool or your POD provider's tools, the important thing is that your mock-ups are clean, high quality, and on brand.
Right.
They need to represent you well.
Got it. Speaking of POD providers, the blog post gives a few recommendations for actually making and shipping these personalized things.
They do.
Yeah.
They list some of the big names in the game, like Printify,
Wow.
Printful,
Yep.
Redbubble, Society6, Amazon Merch on Demand.
Those are all the good ones, yeah.
Yeah, they're all reliable platforms that handle the printing and shipping for you.
That's what we like. And the blog says it's a good idea to do some research on these different providers.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because they're not all created equal.
Right.
Like the blog says, the pricing, the products they offer, even how easy they are to use, can be different.
Right.
So it's worth taking some time to figure out which one is the best fit for you.
Good advice.
You know?
Now, this next point from the blog is like super important.
Yeah.
Order a sample.
Order a sample.
Like, seriously, do it.
You gotta do it.
The blog says it's the only way to really know if the print quality is good,
Right.
if the product feels right, and if it's actually what you want for your customers.
Absolutely.
Because at the end of the day, the quality of your product is everything.
It is.
Right.
It affects whether people will buy from you again
Right.
and whether they'll tell their friends about you.
Right, exactly. You don't want to build the business on crappy products.
No, you don't.
So spending a little bit of money on a sample is worth it.
100%.
to make sure everything is good.
It's an investment.
Yeah, it's an investment. Okay, so you've got your awesome design.
Yeah.
You made some killer mock-ups.
All right.
You found a good POD partner.
Okay.
And your sample looks amazing.
Sweet.
What's the last step?
Time to sell.
How do we get these AI-powered, personalized products out into the world?
The blog post puts it really simply.
Okay.
Once you're happy with your sample, you list your products in your online store,
Yeah.
whether that's Etsy, your own website, or somewhere else.
Right.
And then you start marketing and wait for the orders to roll in. And of course, getting people to actually see your listings, that's a whole other topic.
Right.
But this blog is all about the creating and producing side of things.
Right, exactly. Okay, so this deep dive has been super helpful.
I hope so, yeah.
It really shows how AI is like a real tool
It is.
that you can use to make money
Yeah.
in this whole like personalized products market.
It's a huge market.
Yeah, the blog talked about how people love unique gifts, especially on Etsy.
Yeah, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so much potential here.
So if you're thinking about starting an online business
Yeah?
or growing the one you already have,
This is the way to do it.
this is it.
Personalized products with the help of AI.
Definitely some light bulb moments here for sure.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so here's something to think about.
Right.
If AI can make these personalized designs so easily,
Yeah.
what other creative things that used to take forever could we be using AI for?
That's a good question.
And like what new opportunities could that open up for you?
I don't know, but it's exciting to think about.
It is.
It's like a whole new world.
Yeah, so much potential. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
Absolutely.
Until next time.